Increasing pricing is harder than we usually think. Let's talk about it. Roll it. Welcome back to another video. My name is Nikos Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. If this is your first time here, hit that like button if you like what you see, and of course, hit the subscribe button to get your daily motivational idea to get you moving in the right direction. Increasing pricing is more difficult than we think, not because of the number crunching and the research, but rather the personal motivation that we need to get over the fear, to get going in that direction of seeing growth. Because we hate change and we're scared of change, and we're worried that if we increase our prices, well, we might lose some clients. And the reality is you will. You will. Every company goes through this, not the first and not the last. Here's the email. Hi Nikos, I'm a coach and have been working to grow my business. I want to increase my prices, but it is easier said than done. Of course, and good work on growing your business. Yeah, mentally speaking, I'm worried, and instead of pulling the trigger, I get anxiety about it and don't do it. It's been 3 months and I haven't done it. What is your opinion on the situation? Well, quite simply put, this fear is coming from a lack of being specific on the risks within your plan. Have you accommodated for everything that might go not your way? And how is this accommodation looking? Is it taking away the risk? Step 1, analyze what you're doing. Analyze what you have researched. Analyze what your plan is to implement. And ask yourself, what are you missing out of the equation? What's causing this anxiety to pop up? Is it just, the 10, 15, 20, 30% clients that you're gonna lose? Or is it the process you're taking? Or is it the fact that you haven't accommodated for the growth you're gonna need? This is important. Secondly, it's time for you to do real research, and I would suggest you go and find somebody to coach you through this, to consult with, to look at the numbers in detail. They should be able to come up with a price point that really relates to what you are looking for, and that's based on the numbers they come up with. It should be data driven, not emotional driven. There is the aspect of value in what you think you're worth, but there's also the perception on the other side and what the market is asking for. We need to analyze this. They should be also able to give you a guideline of the planning that you need to do. And once you get through these stages, your confidence level will start to increase and your anxiety level will start to decrease. This is critical because planning is the step-by-step approach that will help you see a series of succession such that you will start to see motivation coming out of this in terms of progress, and it will help you with all that negativity inside of you and that fear and that anxiety. If I were coaching you, I'd walk you through this whole list of things I have that I go through with clients, and it's an extensive process. It takes over a couple months to really zone in on this. This also includes going and talking with people. I don't mean family, friends, and acquaintances and other people, who don't really know 100% what you're doing and how your business runs and what value you offer. It'd be going and interviewing, your top 5 clients that you don't really see anymore. And, you see them once in a while for check-ins, but you've done such a great job and they don't really need you as much. And that's the whole purpose of you doing the coaching. And then they would be able to tell you, this is the value I got and this is the process that I loved and this and this and that. You get all this feedback, and now you have actual tangible from a party that was firsthand experiencing your process, and it changes the whole dynamics of what you're doing. Lastly, it's implementing, and it's implementing in such a way where you're continually looking at success after success. It's saying, I will take this process to implement so I can make sure I keep the most amount of clients I can. I will increase my prices. I will see that increase in cash flow. I will take some of the money. I will put it into advertising to grow it back to the amount of clients I need that, I've lost maybe 20, 30%, but I'll get them back at a higher price point, and it will be harder. And that is another fear most people are faced with in this situation, because they're increasing pricing, and it's a lot easier to bring people on at a low price point than it is at a high price point. And it's incredibly frustrating sometimes, and it's nerve-wracking, and you might be going through that as well, and you probably will if you aren't at that point where you're not seeing new clients come in as fast as you want them to. Take some time and review everything you've done. look at this planning, go get help, get some consulting, and then of course look at this process of how you're going to move through. Don't talk to friends and family and other people that don't really know what they're talking about. Don't ask them, what are you worth? You know what you're worth. You know your value. This all comes down to integrity. It comes down to your personal self, those values you have inside, your principles. It all comes down to that. So focus on that. Be the person you know you're supposed to be in the situation. And I guarantee you, this whole process, it's going to take away that whole fear and anxiety. It's going to replace it with a fun-loving you and that confidence-full person. It's awesome. My name is Nikos Rentas. This is MentorsApproach.com. Hit that like button if you like what you see. And of course, hit the subscribe button to get your daily motivational idea to get you moving in the right direction. And leave that comment below. Leave your story. Did you go through this process before? Did you do the right things? Did you do the wrong things? What worked, what didn't, and what would you do different? Because who knows? Your story might help change a life.